Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Okay, so let's jump into it. Last week we did production. We talked about product design. We talked about all that stuff. Today we're going to work on inventory management. Okay, so the objectives are to determine the characteristics of inventory management. We're evaluating the different methods that you manage inventory. We're discussing terms, and we're also going to analyze the tips for better inventory management procedures. Okay. So first, we're going to talk about management systems. Inventory. What is inventory? Um, in order to build anything, you have to have inventory. In order to sell things, a lot of times you need to have inventory. What is that? It's raw materials for work in process goods and completed goods that are considered to be a part of a business's assets. So basically, it's either ready to create something or it's ready to be sold to somebody. Okay. Raw materials can be items that are used to produce something, and then work in process goods are things that aren't finished, but they're in the process of being made in order to be sold. Okay. So, next. Inventory management charts. So this is going to be very confusing looking. So I'm going to try and explain it as easy as I can. Stores are over here on the left. Okay. The supplier is on the right. All right. So these are the stores or distribution centers, and their items go to a certain place. Okay. Once their items are visible to a company, they alert the database. You can have monitoring of events. So maybe if I'm shipping these cups and these little what is this called, sleeves and these tops, I have it, I'm distributing it to this person, this database. They understand that they are available, that the items have shipped to them. Now it's collaboration, and then also the supplier um, can manage the item itself. Now, if the inventory on hand exceeds the threshold, it goes to the supplier. If the shipment has not been received, the supplier is notified. If an item is out of stock, or if the quantity exceeds the available stock, the supplier will always be notified. It's pretty much just showing you how inventory management happens, what that process is like. Okay. So these are all a whole bunch of different ways to talk about inventory management. We're going to get to them. Some of them we won't get to, but some of them we will. Okay. So periodic is just where a physical count is performed every now and then. I used to work at not Hobby Lobby, this place called Mardell, but they're in the same company as Hobby Lobby. They do inventory every Wednesday. Okay. And they put in a system, how many items they need, how many items they have, etc. Okay. That's all periodic inventory is, every week, every 2 weeks, whatever. It tells if something is sold, broken, or stolen. We would figure out if people stole stuff by doing inventory. Okay, carrying costs is how much it costs us to hold an item in the store or an establishment. LIFO, these are big, okay? Last in, first out. The last thing that came in needs to be the first thing that goes out. In grocery stores, you see this sometimes with the produce. The oldest produce is on the front because it's old. They want to get rid of it first. So last in, first out. FIFO, first in, first out. So if something is in, it's brand new, we want that out first. We want people to know about that. That's Christmas decor. In Walmart, that's Valentine's stuff right now. Okay, then after Valentine's gonna be Easter, Easter candy. So last in, first in, first out. We want to get it out. Okay, so get it on people's brains. It's exciting. We got to get it out. Food is also like that. If it's made first, it needs to go out, right? It's fresh, so we need to make it go out first. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Highest in, first out refers to the idea that inventory that costs the highest amount would be the first one to be used or taken out of stock, because you want expensive stuff out of there. Okay, especially if it costs a lot of money to keep it in. For example, Christmas decorations, stuff that's super high in price, you start to discount it when Christmas is no longer there, because you want to get it out of there, right? Because it costs a lot of money for businesses to hold on to stuff. Fish, first in, still here. That is something that you don't want. Okay, products are not being demanded by customers, so you don't want stuff that's just sitting there. First in, still here is not a good situation. Just in case it's stuff that you have, just in case it's inventory, things that you just have on hand, just in case somebody needs them. And just in time is only when you make stuff as people need it. That's like people who make custom shirts or custom cups or hats. You only make it when people need it. Okay. All right.